And I think I sometimes wonder if all the suffering he went through, because he almost died a couple times. He
Oh
survived
yeah,
fungal
yeah,
sepsis, which kills most people who get it. And I think it was just a lot of prayer that
right.
got him through that. And I think sometimes all that suffering just really,
Mm-hmm.
like, he has a zest for life, that probably none of us
Mm-hmm.
in the family have. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, on the flip side, and that was all the positive stuff, but the negative is that it was incredibly emotionally stressful for us as a family. And we had to be separated from our other kids for a while. I was living in Philadelphia for 5 months, which that was horrible enough in and of itself because I'm not a city boy by any stretch. Um, and it was also very financially draining because I didn't never got a bachelor's degree, and so when I was looking for graphic design jobs, nobody would hire me because they're like, don't have a bachelor's degree.
Yep, no paper.
Yep, exactly. And I'm like,
Yep.
I was a director of advertising. I have over 10 years experience. I have people
Yeah.
working under me,
Yes.
and they're like, you don't have a bachelor's degree.
Yes.
I'm like, but I have experience like that's going to trump anything these guys who are fresh out of college with a bachelor's degree has. I've
Yes.
been on the streets, if you will.
Yes.
I've taught interns that people like you have sent, and they're like, nope, they just, and a lot of it too is the
Yeah.
computer systems they have, like the Indeed and all that stuff. The way it's set up, I found out, is
Mm-hmm.
if you can't check bachelor's degree, you won't even show up for these employers to look at because they'll just have as criteria, I want somebody
Mm-mm.
with a
Nope.
bachelor's degree. They're not even going to show up. So I was
Nope.
basically unemployed for a long time. And so I started to try to do my
Yeah.
artwork full time. Did have a little bit of success, but not a lot because my emotions were also in the toilet because of everything we had been through. We were
Mm-hmm.
broke. And that was one of the most difficult periods of my life. We were broke,
Oh, I
and
imagine.
paintings weren't really selling. I wasn't painting good at all, and I still had a long ways to go.
Yeah.